Jose Maldonado.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This manifesto is about truth and what it means to me. In it, I will reveal many of my personal philosophies and observations throughout my life. I start off with personal evolution. Not only do I think it's inevitable, I think we must embrace it. I'm also a believer of knowledge. Many people think because I'm a high school dropout, I wouldn't have a thirst for knowledge. But the older I get, I find myself wanting to know more than what was taught to me in school. None of you know this, but at the time Dylan asked me to do this manifesto, I was going through reflection. Reflection of my relationships as well as myself. It's funny how life works. Here I am going through this intense introspection, and I'm giving an opportunity to put my experience into words. What is my truth, you ask? Truth to me is never feeling that I have reached the truth, but to continuously grow and evolve and realize I will never know the ultimate truth. Just like everyone in this audience, I have been through many difficult and traumatic experiences. Life-changing experiences that taught me to stand up for what I believed in, and ultimately taught me to stand up for myself. As humans, we must make a conscious effort to evolve and not stay stagnant, because we must be the change we want to see. But back to what I was saying about my relationships. Lately, it seems like I've been arguing with just about everyone I come into contact with. And through that, I have been forced to give up a lot of relationships. People I terminated either because they were fake, not beneficial to me as a person, or just people I didn't want in my life. Sometimes it gets me down because it makes me wonder why I let people like that in my life in the first place. But I try to stay on the positive side and realize it only makes me a better judge of character, and that I don't have to kiss anyone's ass to be my friend. Which leads me to my next subject, prejudice. I don't ever think there'll be an end to prejudice, but I do think that people are becoming more open-minded, which doesn't sound like an extraordinary thing, but the goal is progress, and little by little it's happening. People have been recycling the same garbage notions about people of different religions, colors, sexual orientations, etc., for as long as mankind has existed. And it's ignorance that keeps us separated as a people. I have experienced this firsthand when I was in school, and there was extreme racial tension between Mexicans and blacks. And most times you would ask either group why they hated the other so much. Both sides would say the same exact thing: because they hate us. And yes, I admit to partaking into petty fights because I wasn't going to let no mayate disrespect me. But after moving out on my own and leaving it all behind, I realized it's just bullshit passed down from generation to generation, and I have to be the one to break the cycle. Once we're ready as a people not to judge and criticize others for the personal choices and beliefs, I believe only then we could have world peace. Which takes me to faith. Of all things I have discussed in this speech, faith is probably the most significant to me. It's through faith that I have been able to experience a lot of the things I have mentioned. And it's faith that I have in you all, that after you get out of this auditorium tonight and you go home, you remember what was said tonight. Not only by me, but by everyone who spoke, and just realize that we're all not that much different from you. And you can find truth in everyone's speech tonight. When I say faith, I mean whatever you feel is your personal being that you could pray to and confide in. Whether it's going to church every Sunday to praise Jesus, or worshiping Buddha, or even if you worship a block of cheese, I still think faith is important. You know, right now I'm at a personal low in my life. Everyday worries plague my mind like, damn, I need to find a new job. Damn, I need to find a new place to live. And at times it gets so overwhelming, I just want to kick and scream and destroy everything around me. But whenever I get to that point, I stop myself and realize how blessed I am to have somewhere to sleep, to never wonder when's the next time I'm going to be able to eat, to be able to call my family whenever I want, because God knows for many that's not the case. I wrote this for the ones who are tired of fighting. I wrote this for the ones who are tired of struggling. I wrote this for the ones who are tired of fucking being tired. Please, never lose your focus, even though it can be difficult. And never lose who you are, even though you might not know who that is just yet. Remember, wherever there's a shadow, there's a light. This is my truth. What's yours?
Awesome. And let the church say amen. Amen. All right.